Okay, very quickly, this is the new tester. So as you can see here, it has a running in the frozen state, where in the background it keeps running, but it just freezes the display in case you want to show something interesting. So now it's running, resetting counters, you can change the baud rate, and the duty cycle, meaning how full the line is. So 100%, the line rate is 100% filled with frames. And now it's got two UARTs. One is transmitting from here left to right, and that latency is shown there. It's currently operational over Extran, and I'm showing here the different loopback. So I'm going to do a loopback at the far end here. So let's do a network loopback. Enable this. Let me push it out and load it up. So we'll see, it's loading up, and let's take a look. See, there you go. So asymmetrical delay has disappeared. This is the type of loopback that's been detected. And notice, and this is a change I made, is from the last time I used to show the loopback here, but I realized that the frames still continue to the other side, so they still make it across. And here's a latency, the loopback latency. I don't divide it by 2 for round trip. I really add the complete latency. So you see it's 8.235. Actually, if you add up 4.13 plus 4.10 here, you're gonna get the round trip latency right there. All right, so let's try other ones. Let's do, instead of a network a loopback here, we could try the other side, looping back the network on the other side. And let's load it up. Let's take a look. And now what's happening is the loopback is this way. And a couple of errors occur during the loopback, and that's fine. Of course, the latency here dropped, and if I found this interesting, I could freeze it right there, keep it running. So this is the way it works. I could do, for example, another type of loopback I could do is line loopback, so looping back the line on both sides. Let's take a look at that. Of course, if you loop back the line, the latency is going to be very, very short, because it doesn't go across the network, doesn't get packetized or anything like that. So loading up, and there you go. See, latency is now, if I reset the counters, 7 microsecond, 3-4 microsecond, basically 0. And here's what I'm detecting: loopback on both directions. Alright, so let's cancel the 2 loopback off. Oh, what's interesting is if I do network, that does a little crazy stuff once in a while. Actually, that's a condition where, you know what, packets keep running around forever, and there's going to be a whole bunch of errors. It's just not a proper condition. But let's take a look at it anyway. There you go. See, it's like it's going all over the place, so it's receiving all kinds of crazy stuff. Alright, not something that I care too much about, because we're never going to put it under this condition. Let's get it back to normal. Load it up. Oop. Right there. Oh, off. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, I forgot to select this. There you go. Off, off. Select. Load. And put it back under no loopback condition. Back to normal. Let's see what happens. There you go. And there you have it. So now you can see under normal condition, if I open one branch, one service, there you go. If I open up the return on the other side, and so on. So seems to be working pretty good. I want to make some additional changes. I want to show min, max, and actual current value, because right now if I wanted to see the current value, it's around 4. I'm not sure if it's the min, so I have to reset the counters, and now I see it's 4.1. So I want to make a few cosmetic changes, clean up the code, and wrap it up, and move forward with something else.